If you'll all please rise, we will bring in our guests of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the graduating class of Full Sail University. Graduates, you may be seated. And the rest of you can sit too. That's good. I think you'll find today's ceremony very refreshing. There will be no long speeches about the life after college, because today is a celebration of our graduates and all they have accomplished. Without any further ado, and I'm not really sure what an ado is, but that seems like the thing to say, I would like to welcome the president of our university, Mr. Gary Jones.
You're very kind. Thank you. Thank you for that kindness. Tim, I bid you adieu. There it is again. Families and friends of our graduates, what a privilege to have you on this campus today. Not just for me and for us, but for your graduates, your family members, your friends, your significant others sitting right in front of me and right in front of you. On behalf of them and the entire faculty and staff of Full Sail, we're honored to have you here. We're grateful that you're here to celebrate because, is this a big day? This is a huge day, isn't it? This is such a reason to celebrate. This is awesome. Congratulations, graduates. That's just awesome. So families and friends, great to have you here. Graduates, congratulations. You guys did it. You did what you said you were going to do. You are here as victors. And that is no small feat. You accomplish your degree at about 2.5 times the speed of college and university students all across this great nation. And you buckled down and you did what it took and you fulfilled all the requirements of your degree program, which enabled you to sit here as Full Sail graduates this afternoon. In my humble opinion, you're nothing short of heroes. You are heroes. And I say that because of a few reasons. One, you decided not to settle for mediocrity. You're not pursuing some dead-end job or something that fell into your lap that just came your way and trying to make the best of it. You said, I want to pursue something that is right for me. And you elected to pursue your vision for your future, your career path. And here you are today on the way towards that, very far down the road towards that. So I think it's heroic that you chose not to settle, but to go after your dreams and your own plans. I think it's heroic that you stayed to the task of graduating from Full Sail University, and you sit here today, this afternoon, as graduates of Full Sail University. And I think you have already proven that you have the moxie. You have whatever it takes to be successful in a very competitive industry. So this day is monumental when looking over your shoulders at what you just accomplished, and I think it's a very good indicator of where you're headed career-wise. So on behalf of all of us, we admire you and just celebrate who you are and what you're doing right now. I learned a long time ago, and I promise this won't be long, I learned a long time ago never to bet against a dream. Don't ever place a bet against somebody that's got fire in their belly and they know what they want out of life and they're going for it. No matter what the competitive field out there looks like, no matter how many people are vying for a job that you also want, when someone has the fire that passion gives you, a true love for a craft or a skill or a job or a field, never bet against them. Because time and time again over the 34 years I've been around great people like you, I've seen those great people rise above the challenges and do great things in their careers. 2 weeks ago, I was in Miami for a week, executive producing an album project down there. I was in one of the foremost studios around today, the Hit Factory Criteria at Miami, or in Miami. And during the week there were no less than 9 Full Sail graduates moving around that 6-studio complex, doing things that included interning, general assistant engineer, film crew assistant director documentarian, chief engineer, producer, future studio owner, writer and producer. I was around Full Sail Hall of Famers Marcella Areca in one room close by. I was sitting in a room with Full Sail Hall of Famer Sebastian Chris at the desk producing. And all around me, there were all these different Full Sail graduates at various stages of their careers. Some just out of school, others interviewing for a position with the studio manager, and some one with 13 Grammy Awards to his credit. And there was a common thread amongst all of them. Even with the new interns, there was excitement, there was great anticipation, there was passion, just as it was with the Hall of Famers that I bumped into, that are seasoned and well down the road and very successful. The common theme was passion. They were all there because they loved what they were doing. And every one of them was looking forward to what's next. The intern, predictably, right? Working for no money, just getting started, that's looking forward to what's next, right? But so were the Hall of Famers. They were all talking about the future projects, what's coming up ahead. And the theme was just one of loving what you do. So I had to tell you that story from my 2-week-old past because it just exemplified so much for me. It showed me once again the same thing that you are exemplifying today for us in this room, that passion wins. Having a vision for your life wins. Pursuing something you want instead of something you have to have wins. So I'm so thrilled for you, grads. Thank you for being heroes. Thank you for inspiring me and all of us. You are leaders and ahead of the charge. You're ahead of the pack. I admire you all.
Thank you, Gary. Graduates, if I may, I'd like to speak with your friends and families for just a moment. Folks, you certainly showed your appreciation for all of the hard work that these graduates have accomplished to get into these seats. You showed your appreciation when they came through the door. I think we can do it one more time with a lot more obnoxious flair. Shall we do it one more time? That's what I'm talking about. Yes. During today's ceremony, you will hear several awards given out to some of the graduates that we have here today. Let me share the significance of each of these awards. There's a Course Director's Award given by a course director in his or her course, given to a graduate who showed outstanding effort and a great attitude. We also have a Perfect Attendance Award. This is given to the graduates on our campus degree programs who attended every lecture and lab for the duration of their program. We also have an Advanced Achievement Award. This is given to one graduate per degree program. It's a very prestigious award, looked upon the graduate most likely to succeed after graduation. Of course, we have the two traditional academic awards. We have the Salutatorian, given to the graduate with the second highest grade point average per program, and of course the Valedictorian, the graduate with the highest grade point average per program. So graduates, again, today is all about you and to celebrate what you have accomplished. I want to share a few words from one of my favorite authors. His name's Kevin Cashman. He says, motivation happens when we emotionally experience the compelling positive reasons to do something, as well as the painful reasons to avoid the downside consequence. Both must be apparent to foster the creative tension necessary to sustain our motivation. What will we gain? What could we lose? Reflecting at the decisive intersection of these opposing consequences gets us to take action. Today is a day of change. You will be changing from graduate status to leaders. Congratulations, graduates. Please join me in welcoming our Director of Student Affairs, who is going to be our host for this program, Ms. Jessica Hinlin.
Thank you very much, and congratulations. At this time, we will bring up the faculty from the Music Production Bachelor of Science online degree program. Please give them a round of applause as they come up on stage.
Hello, I'm Dan Around. I'm the director of our audio degree programs here, Audio Arts. And I wanted to thank all of the families that are here that actually got to come to see your graduate. I wanted to thank the loved ones, wherever you might be too, that supported these people while they were going through and working hard to get to this point. Gary mentioned about student dreams and graduates' success, and I wanted to add something quick. And I guess it would be for you guys, dream and work hard. And what I just heard over a couple of days ago, one of our live production grads was asked by a pretty well-known band to come and would you come and be our monitor engineer? That's the person that mixes for the band. And I couldn't even imagine dreaming this far, so you really have to dream as far as your imagination will take you and work hard. The band's the Rolling Stones.
Hi, I'm Russ Gaspard, the Program Director of Music Production, and I just wanted to say on behalf of the whole music production faculty, big congratulations to our music production graduates and to all the graduates, friends and family here today. But for those coming, flying in or driving in to be here after a 32-month online degree, we can't welcome you enough. And for those who couldn't be here but are maybe watching a web stream, thanks for joining us, and we couldn't be more proud. Congratulations.
Okay, so starting us off, our first graduate is receiving a Course Director Award in the following courses: Music Composition Programming, Advanced Music Composition Programming, Advanced Audio Production Techniques, Professional Workflow, Music Theory 2, Interactive Audio, and MIDI. Ladies and gentlemen, the Advanced Achievement recipient and salutatorian of this degree program, Michael Thomas Bacon, Jr. Gavin Brown. Latoya D. Carter. Aaron Lee Petit. Edward Earl Phillips II. Arthur Eugene Robinson II. Receiving a Course Director Award in Advanced Music Composition Programming, as well as Interactive Audio, Vincent Garnett Roseborough. David O. Stewart. Zachary James Varadi. At this time, the Advanced Achievement recipient will speak on behalf of the class. Michael?
Hello. I have written here on my paper dean, but I think that maybe president would be a better term. I'm not sure if we even have a dean, but so I'll just start with president. President, faculty, fellow graduates, friends, and family. 3 short years ago, I could have never imagined myself here before you today. I'm sorry. Music has always spoken to me in a way that words cannot. But having grown up in an environment that labeled music a frivolous waste of time, an actual career in the field seemed impossible. So after high school, I resigned myself to the standard 9 to 5 and continued my musical pursuits as a hobby in my free time. Everything seemed to be going fine, but addiction was a dark cloud hovering over me, and Eventually, my undiagnosed and untreated mental illness would catch up with me and end my career. It was a pretty low point in my life, and my world fell into chaos. That is until a seemingly random Facebook ad for Full Sail University would change all that for me. When all the other options seemed impossible, I figured I had nothing left to lose to finally follow my childhood dream. I cannot understate the value of the knowledge I've received during this program in both the technical aspects of production and the musical side of theory. The course materials pushed me further than I thought I could ever go. I can also not fully express my gratitude to all of the instructors, course directors, and my fellow students for all of their support and inspiration. But within all of this lies something greater, courage. Each new course I was met with hesitation and an internal voice echoing the sentiment of my environment telling me that I wasn't going to be able to do this. But each month I proved that voice wrong. And as time progressed, that voice became smaller and smaller until by the time I learned I would be delivering this speech today, that it had all been replaced. And instead, I welcomed the challenge. And looking back, I realized that this has been my greatest lesson, learning who I am and what I'm capable of. In many ways, my progress as a producer has been mirrored by my growth as a person, and I know I'm not alone. I've witnessed similar transformations in the students around me. I've seen eyes open to a new world. I've seen the courage it took to step into that world and the commitment it took to make it through. But this is not an end. On this path in life, there are no true destinations. There's only the journey. We have done our research and tested our mettle. We have gathered tools and sharpened skills. We have learned and we have grown. And now is the time for our greatest lessons to become our shining examples. We stand as evident that despite all that may stand against us, we can achieve. So let's not look to today as a cutting a ribbon at the end of a marathon, but rather a ribbon-cutting ceremony for our new world. And let us enter this new world with the same open eyes, courage, and commitment that brought us all to here today. Thank you.
That was awesome. Congratulations again. And at this time, the faculty for music production will exit the stage, and we can give them a round of applause for coming up here. And we will be bringing up the faculty from the audio degree programs, show production, recording arts, and recording engineering. So please welcome them as they come on stage as well.
While they're coming up, hello everyone, I'm Mark Johnson. I'm the program director for the show production Bachelor of Science degree. And on behalf of all of the show production instructors on stage behind me, as well as still in class, doing classes and labs, we want to congratulate the graduates and welcome all the friends and family to the ceremony tonight. Thank you all for coming.
Starting us off, our first graduate is receiving a Course Director Award in Installation Technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, the Advanced Achievement recipient of this degree program, Eric Ian Urbanek. Ross Tyler Blitz. Sarah Elise Blue. James Ryan Campbell. Alex Catano. Joshua Dwyer. Evan Andrew Frazier. Receiving a Course Director Award in Audio Measurement Systems, Logan Haig. Caleb Alexander Harwell. Drew Herman. Brian P. King. Melissa Jean McGuire. Receiving a Course Director Award in Art History, Dylan John Miller. Skylar David Ohashi. Rudy Olin. Receiving a Course Director Award in the following courses: Art History, MIDI, Principles of Application of Electricity, Critical Listening, Session Recording, ladies and gentlemen, the Advanced Achievement Recipient and Valedictorian, oh, I'm sorry, I mixed that up. Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian and the last degree that I was getting tongue-tied on, Advanced Show Production Systems, Tyler Justin Ray. Kevin Rios. Peter D. Rowe. Christopher Randall Strong. Carrie Denzel Williams. And now at this time, the Advanced Achievement recipient will speak on behalf of this class.
When I first decided to roll in school here, I had no idea what to expect, the experience was going to be like, or what was going to happen. When moving to a foreign place, it can be very intimidating and overwhelming. When I first arrived here, all those nervous feelings melted away immediately because I realized once I met all of you that we were almost the exact same type of people. We're all here for the same reason and thrown into the same situation, so the amount of support that we all had for each other was something that I've never experienced before. The bond between my classmates and me was virtually immediate, and I believe this was the crutch that we all used at times to get us through the rough patches and the challenges that were set before us. I am truly grateful to have been in the same class with all of you, and as I look around today, I'm realizing the people in this room are some of the greatest, most intelligent, genuine, and caring human beings I've ever met, especially everyone that stands behind me. The time we have spent together has changed me in such a way, it is making it very hard to realize that our time working and learning together has come to an end. The experiences that we have had together not only taught me so much about the industry we are going into, but also a lot about myself. And that is something that I will carry through the rest of my life. I remember on the first day of class, my teacher had an opening presentation about the class we were taking that month, and right away I could see the passion in his eyes. It would be this passion that would make me realize that this is the career path that is right for me, but would also keep me engaged and want to learn as much as I could from each teacher and lab instructor, and I feel that was the same for all of you. As much as my classmates and I have learned in the classroom setting, I feel that we learn just as much from the experiences that our teachers and lab instructors have shared for us. Learning how to do something from an instruction manual is no match to learning it for someone who has actually done there. Every teacher that I've met was willing to go the extra mile and bend over backwards to ensure the understanding of not only the material that was presented in class, but anything else that any student ever brought up, and he was always willing to answer questions. With that said, I'd like to thank all the teachers that took the time to answer my long-winded questions that I had after class. It happened a lot. Some of those discussions were crucial for me to understand the material fully and move on to the next step. I would like to share a quote from Steve Jobs that I think that we should keep in the back of our mind as we move forward. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living the result of other people's thinkings. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Don't let And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else in this life is secondary. It's all about following your heart, which is, I think, why we all came to this school in the first place. For me, that quote really sums up why I'm at this school and why we chose this career path, and I think it might be the same for you as well. I would like to thank all my teachers and lab instructors and every single student that shared this experience with me. Without you, this education would be nothing. It's the bond that we share that really made us better human beings. So most importantly, I'd like to thank the family and friends that were here today. Without your love and support, none of us graduating today would have started this great journey, and with your continuing support, we were able to complete it. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Congratulations again. At this time, we will transition into the recording degree programs, and the program manager will speak on behalf of the class.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Brandon Edgerton, the program director for the Recording Arts degree program here at Full Sail. On behalf of our faculty here behind me, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our guests, our family, and friends visiting with us today. And to our graduates, I'd like to extend a hearty congratulations on a job well done. Great.
Thank you very much. Starting us off, ladies and gentlemen, the advanced achievement recipients of this degree program, Eduardo Pagnazzi de Sequeira. Christian Barrero. Adam Burgett. Esteban Francisco Caicedo Serena. Kelsey Doyle. Alexander Folinari. Joshua Friedman. Brad Hoduk. Receiving a Course Director Award in Critical Listening and Advanced Audio Workstations, ladies and gentlemen, the salutatorian of this degree program, Nam In Kang. Emilio Leslie. William Lowe. Receiving a Course Director Award in Critical Listening, Lisette Marcos. Receiving a Course Director Award in Advanced Interactive Audio, Joshua Miller. Mohammed Mohammed. John David Morales. Receiving a Course Director Award in Music Copyright and Publishing, Chuma Nawaki. Norman Payne. Receiving a Course Director Award in Interactive Audio, Gino Popat. Javon Redmond. receiving a Course Director Award in Art History, also an award in Perfect Attendance. Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian of this degree program, Jimmy Y. Sanchez. Leo Richards, Billy III. Daniel Varghese. And at this time, the Advanced Achievement recipient will speak on behalf of the class.
There we go. There. This was really a huge surprise because there are a lot of people in our class that was, I mean, you guys are amazing at what you do, specifically, sometimes when it comes to mixing or producing, sound design, whatever else, I always felt like I was second best to you guys. So, well, I got the email one day saying I won this award, and I just thought, my goodness, I got to do you guys some justice. So, because don't let anybody differentiate me here, because we're all at the same level. We're all professionals now, and I think we're all going to do a great job. So, here's my speech. Music does not serve us. We are at service to it. I ask that everybody here take this with seriousness, as the most everlasting pillar of any culture has always been art. Governments come and go, ideas are temporary, and inventions don't outlive their usefulness. But music seems to transcend this. In the past 5 or so decades, we saw many variations of bands and artists, more so than at any other point in our history. While some will argue that things are saturated nowadays, I come from a different school of thought. I don't think we've covered 1% of what's possible. See, the universe is composed of endless variations of sound, and yet we only understand a tiny fraction of it all. It's like we're suspended in time, just enjoying the moment of what we know. Sound is not only what we can hear biologically. The universe reverberates with static, microwave background radiations, and other frequencies from the Big Bang. Before there was light, there was sound. In this class, we won't be lawyers, we won't be doctors. We're not architects, nor do we intend to preside governments. We have been drawn towards sound because we can relate to it. A theory states that sound is the oldest physical property of the universe after pure energy. I like to think that it takes supermassive maturity to understand sound at its core essence. In the small frame of existence, we now sail off to explore sound, music, and audio within our cultural relevance. Let's do the world some good. I will have to list some names. I promise it'll be short, but some names I can't pass them by. And I know some people are watching, across the ocean and stuff. So, first people I want to thank are my roommates. I had 3 roommates here at Full Sail. Brian Bond, go Sooners. Joseph Briggs, Vishal Asrani. These 3 people they're fantastic people, and they're amazing at what they do. They're great professionals, and I think something rubbed off because, well, here I am. Personally, I want to thank Emilia Benedetti. Back in Italy, she started me out. She helped me start my first band. Seb, Flo, and Eric from Catalyst, our first rock and roll band, or we were rock stars. Pascal, Bertrand, Vincent, we also had a great band together. Jay Vidunur, because if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have come to Full Sail. He told me about it. And Ricardo Guarilla, my brother. This guy's awesome. He taught me a lot about music. And on a more personal level, I want to thank Colonel Percy Ferreira. He taught me all about honor and determination and saved my life. He was also my great-grandfather. Dr. João Fonseca de Siqueira, my grandfather, taught me about persevering and challenging life and overcoming obstacles. And first secretary, Gilberto Gonçalves de Siqueira, my dad, who molded my brain into being what it is and taught me to appreciate the finer things in life and not let things pass by. Without further ado, Full Sail has been a tremendous learning experience, and I thank everyone in this room and outside of it Remember, one wrong note's a mistake, two wrong notes is jazz.
Our next group of graduates are coming up. They have earned their Associate of Science degree in Recording Engineering. You may applaud them. Starting us off, our first graduate, Anthony Arborn. Receiving a Course Director Award in Recording Consoles, Dina Broderick. Wesley Brown. Chris Conlon. Receiving a Course Director Award in Session Recording. Oh, one moment, sorry. We're gonna make sure we get the right shot. Okay. Receiving a Course Director Award in Session Recording, Christina Marie Cortez. Norris Daniel Jediah Darden. Danielle Durant. Receiving a Course Director Award in the following courses: Microphones and Theory, MIDI, Principles and Application of Electricity, Audiotronics, Interactive Audio, Session Recording, Introduction to Music Business, and Digital Consoles. Ladies and gentlemen, also receiving an award in perfect attendance and the valedictorian of this degree program, Hakur Palmas Mason. Aaron Way. And this concludes the awards portion of the ceremony. So at this time, we will let the graduates receive all of their congratulations, and we will bring back up on stage Tim Gregory, the Director of Academic Advising.
Thank you, Jessica. Let's watch them shake hands. One more round of applause. Yeah. Friends, family, special guests, thank you for all you have done to help the graduates get in these seats today. Yes, they did all the work. They took all the tests. They did the projects. They made all the posts. They created the presentations. They gave the presentations. They went to the late night labs. Yet without your support, financial, emotional, they would not be here in these seats today. So thank you. Not only are you enveloping them in the arena here tonight, you also envelop them to get them here today. So on behalf of every one of these graduates, the faculty and staff of Full Sail University, thank you for believing in them, their dreams, their passion, and Full Sail University. Graduates, you did it. It hasn't been an easy road to get here, has it? That resounding yes let me know that that is the case, yes. It was not easy getting here, we know that. But you worked hard, and now is the time to celebrate. Please leave your keys with someone else, so that when you do celebrate, you can continue to let us know how you are doing, how you can let your classmates know how you are doing, because we care about you and we care about all your future successes. Please keep in touch with Career Development. They are here to help you, and we want to make sure that we know about what you do so that we can brag about you to the world. So we have one more piece of business. Graduates, if you'll please rise. Please take that tassel, move it over to the left side, and I now proclaim you graduates of Full Sail University. Let's show them some love, people. Yeah. Graduates, be safe. Godspeed on your careers. And that's a wrap.